Hello guys, it's Sunday, welcome back to another episode. As promised in last night's one, in this one we're looking at some predictions for next week when it comes to Apxt or Apxt. So basically, I'm going to be giving you guys the rundown on what we have seen over the past week, and then obviously giving a little bit of a forecast into what we could potentially see for the next week. If it sounds like a good plan for an episode, please do leave a like and subscribe. You guys already know that we are trying to grow the channel, so every subscriber will help us massively. On top of that, if you want to come talk to us on our Discord, link to the Discord will be down in the description. But with all that being said, we're going to jump straight in. Now before we do fully enter, I need to say this is all just my opinion and things may not come true, but of course I'm looking at what we have seen over the past week to gauge my personal views. So yeah guys, jumping straight in. We can see on our screens that over the past week, this one has really been on the decline, not by too much to be honest, but we are unfortunately still in the red. So if we get a percentage on that, it's down 2.3%, obviously not too much. It was looking decent to be honest on the 5th, where it looked like it had potential to go back up, but unfortunately it came back down just as fast as it went up, and we've been pretty stable on the decline ever since. Obviously quite volatile, it has been going down stably over the past week, but it is unfortunately down. So yeah, that is the current situation. Of course, over the past month we saw highs on the stock of all time, and of course that took us up to about $16.33. Now from there, unfortunately, we did sell off a little bit, and that is basically putting us where we are right now. Now if you want to see a bit more of an in-depth analysis on this one, we covered that in last night's episode, so absolutely feel free to go and check that one out. But basically what we said in that one is that this is a good company, but of course we're not going to really be seeing explosive growth in my opinion until we get that merger announcement. Now by no means does that mean that we are not going to see any growth, because in my personal view, based on what we have seen over the past week, I would say it would be safe to say that the sell-off looks to be ending, because if we do have a quick look at how long it has been taken to move down, and the basically the amount of percent which it is down, we can see on the 8th it was pretty flat to be honest, and I think this is even showing us some potential for growth. So yeah, looking at the whole day of the 8th, it looks like we were ever so slightly positive. So you know what, it was only a 1% increase, it wasn't enough to put us positive for the past 5 days, but you know what, it is showing some positivity in the sense that it could potentially go back up next week. So what would I expect into the next week? Honestly, I would not expect anything too astonishing, but I can really see some growth coming back for this one. So of course, going back onto the 1 month chart and then again onto the 6 month chart, I think that we can definitely break past $15 again in the next week. I know it's not the most impressive results, I know it's not the highest as in what we were hoping for, but it is what it is guys, and especially until we get that merger date, you know, it's really going to be hard to say. In my personal opinion, if you are holding this one, I would definitely wait until closer to the date of that merger to get that biggest percentage, because in my personal opinion, we're not really going to see too much of an increase until then, and hopefully when it is back to that point, we will see you know, some growth further on, and hopefully get a bit of profit from that. So yeah, in my personal view, if you did buy in at a high point up here, I definitely think that we can break past that one around the time of the merger, but I don't think it's going to happen in the next week. So yeah, my personal views of the next week, I think it's a maximum of $16. Honestly, I don't think that we're going to be breaking any highs this week, but I would like to see us back in the green, because of course after that red week, I think that we can definitely make a bit of an increase. So yeah guys, overall I definitely can see some growth, but even if that doesn't happen, or if it does happen, I will be covering this one throughout the next week. So yeah, that's the plan for the channel. If it does sound like a good plan, please do subscribe, and I will see you in the next one where we will be covering this stock. So thank you for your time, see you then, goodbye.